With pirouettes inside of my snow globe, shopping sprees in Soho. You had to. This is culturally inappropriate. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe, shopping sprees in Soho. You had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow.
Ace trumpets and road modes.
Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P. Niggas is my sons and that's a repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy. How could you and me be? Ever seen his peers? Can't compare, you just CC. Don't you know these clears in my ears? Only VVs. Play musical chairs, Fred Astaire through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me. White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi.
Get my notes up.
Ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees. At your interviews, I just key life peachy. ASAP with Riri, you rappers all beneath me. But love like the Bee Gees. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi. The only way you reach me, Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho. You had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes. Henny Alavaca. Panama fishing village visiting with Papa. With chapas. All of you in pasta. Simply just go wrong you with no shoppers. The one that I just saw looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha. Reaching for Akasha. Never leaving home without my peace like I'm a Hatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll lie at the Oscars. Persona non grata, Mikasa Sukasa. Drugs killed my team spirit, welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala, how was Alibaba? Dressed in house of Gucci, make them selling Lady Gaga. Hakuna Matata, island wearing Tada. Umbrella in my rose, match with one that's in this Mata. Listen, you are not I.
Cross T's, dot I's.
I done disappeared and reappeared
What
without
the
a
voila?
Ballerinas inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho. You had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes. Yo.
I go by the name of the Political Crash Out, aka Von P. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever part of the day the video chooses to reach you. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're feeling fine. I hope you're feeling blessed. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're feeling fine. I hope you're feeling blessed. I hope that you realize that you are blessed. You got to see a day that somebody else didn't get to see. So for that, you truly are blessed. So understand that and take it for what it is. Excuse me. All right. So today I want to touch on a few topics. Didn't really feel like touching on the whole Puff Daddy situation, although I will go on record and say that I believe they're going to give Puff Daddy more of probation time than in jail time. With that being said, I don't see Puff getting more than 10 years at max. If he get 5 years, that, might sound a little bit more realistic, but no more than 10. They're going to give Puff between 10 to 15 to 20 years in probation and parole time. So I just don't see a whole lot of jail time coming. So everybody just stop saying that. Oh, he beat the charge. He beat some of the more egregious and life sentencing type charges. But that man for do some time. But not a whole lot of time. But I really ain't want to spend a lot of time on that. So I really did want to get into a couple of different topics today. One of them, I just feel like is just funny as hell. Because I was looking at some articles the other day, and in a Jake Paul against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. fight, I noticed a big ass discrepancy in the payouts. Jake Paul got paid like $330,000 $30,000, something like that. I have it up here somewhere. Yeah, Jake Paul got paid $300,000 for that fight, while Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. got paid $750,000 for that fight. It's rare that you'll see Jake Paul give up the lion's share of his fights payout. I don't know who negotiated that contract. Is the first thing that popped in my mind. I'm like, who in the fuck managed to get Jake Paul to give up the bigger end? And then when I looked at the other, fighters' payouts, it was a fighter named Gilberto Ramirez. He got paid $1.5 million for that fight. He fought in the fight just before Jake Paul. And I was like, wow. $1.5 million. He almost get like the Mexican fighters got paid the most money on this card. And then I seen another article that made everything fall into, it made everything make sense. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was arrested by ICE after the fight. And he's going to be deported back to Mexico due to his connection to organized crime, aka the cartels. I low-key feel like Jake Paul got this man arrested and deported by ICE. I'm not going to tell you no lie. I'm not going to bullshit y'all not one bit. I really do feel like Jake Paul got Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. deported by ICE. I don't know if his being deported voids his contract and means he don't have to pay this man now, or how that works out, on the business side. But I find it real suspect that this man was able to get up in that pay-per-view and fight for 12 rounds with Jake Paul, and ICE been kicking in people's doors and raiding in fucking construction sites and all type of other shit. And they waited till after the fight to be like, oh, we're going to arrest Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. due to his connections with the cartels. Like, I don't know. There's something real fishy with that. Jake Paul might not have something to do with it, but that's the rumor that I'm going to start. I don't give a damn. Jake Paul got that man deported. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know what Jake Paul had going on, but Jake Paul got that man deported. That's what I'm going to say, and that's what I'm going to stick to. Y'all can try and fight me in the comments if y'all like, but Jake Paul got Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. deported. Yes, I'm drinking out of my daughter's cup. Get my other notes up here. So I'm going to show y'all again how to research these things that we talk about on this stream and any other thing that you want to just look up. Apparently that generated some good feedback. Damn it, man. But I also have another clip before I get to the big, beautiful bill and how it impacts your life. I also have another clip that I want to show you guys because there's some shit going on.
Some breaking news to tell you about now. In a controversial move, the city of Miami has canceled the November election, postponing it until 2026.
Yeah, there's been debate on whether or not this move is even legal.
And the controversial vote is with the...
Got some breaking news to tell you about now. In a controversial move, the city of Miami has canceled the November election, postponing it until 2026.
Yeah, there's been debate on whether or not this move is even legal.
And the controversial vote is with less than 5 months before Election Day, when voters were set to elect a new mayor and new city commissioners.
All in favor?
Aye.
No.
The motion passes 3-2.
with Commissioner Carollo and Commissioner Cabela voting no.
Now the term of commissioners and the mayor will be extended by 1 year without voter approval.
And Florida's Attorney General, he's not having any of it, sending this blistering letter to the mayor and commissioners Wednesday, arguing that based on his interpretation of Miami's charter, the county charter, and state constitution, moving the date of elections without a public vote on the issue is unconstitutional.
If you nevertheless move forward with the proposed ordinance, my office reserves the right to consider taking all available actions to prevent this violations of law from occurring.
Not only do I believe that it's illegal, but even if it weren't, it's morally wrong.
Commissioner Joe Carollo is against it, despite getting to hold his seat for another year.
The voters voted for all of us for 4 years, not 5. If they wanted to make a change, they should have brought it up to the voters.
All right, so as you saw in the video clips, the city of Miami has chosen to try and change the date of the November 2025 election. These motherfuckers is tripping. And if you're not aware, Miami-Dade County is predominantly made up of Republicans. Once again, everybody likes to give me flack and say I go hard on the goddamn Republicans. But when you look at who is doing the bullshit, it's the same motherfuckers. Same motherfuckers almost every time that's doing the bullshit. I don't give a fuck who, where, when, how, what's going on. 9 times out of 10, when you look at who's doing the bullshit, it's the Republican Party. And I wish 2 things. I wish this fucking plane would make it to the goddamn executive airport and get the fuck flying over my motherfucking house when I'm trying to be on the live stream. And I wish the Republicans would give me something to motherfucking be proud about it. Say, yeah, I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I really be hoping and like, I don't be praying. I'd be hoping. I'd be like, man, these motherfuckers got to do something. Like, at some point in the game, they got to give me something worth calling myself an independent. That's really what this shit boiled down to. Like, god dang, man, what the fuck? Like, can y'all give me something? Like, shit. Now, Dade County is trying to use. Let's go to ChatGPT real quick, y'all. Some of y'all don't be understanding how to use y'all technology, so I'm gonna show you how to use your technology. I'm probably gonna be canceled for that shit. All right. So Miami-Dade County is relying upon a home rule charter authority granted by Florida Amendment Florida Amendment number 2 in 1956, along with the state constitution and the county charter to justify its ability to modify voting rules, specifically election dates and term limits, without direct voter approval. But that's their own weird interpretation of the law, because when you look at everything around what they're talking about, they're using a fucked up if you're using fucked up logic. Because under Amendment 2, it says voters empowered the county to adopt and amend home rule charter, which empowers the Board of County Commissioners to pass ordinance, which, as long as they don't infringe on state law, it can affect elections. But the key part of that is as long as it don't infringe against state law. Even the Florida Attorney General, who's a Republican, has said that, hey, what y'all are doing is wrong. It's improper, it's an improper interpretation of the law, number 1. Number 2, if you want to change the voting dates or anything about the elections, you have to have voter approval. You could do a referendum and put up a vote so the voters can try and have their say. But most of the voters aren't going to say, I want to give you guys a whole extra year in office without voter approval. It's just not going to fucking happen. But as we can see, Dade County went on ahead and tried to do it. But the Florida Attorney General said he's going to, not only him, but a couple of other agencies outside, besides the Florida Attorney General, have filed lawsuits to prevent this from happening. They're saying that you can't do this. And the Dade County commissioners are trying to say they want to do this in order to save money and increase voter turnout as well, because most voters turn out when it comes to the federal elections, and they want to increase the voter turnout. It's disgusting, if you ask me. It's utterly fucking disgusting. See, that's why I'll be having multiple chats up, because fuck that shit. I ain't good the hell that fucking comment. I don't need that shit in my chat. But the Dade County Commission are fucking tripping. They out the goddamn mind, if you ask me. Around the election time, well, after the election, I told people you have to stay engaged with the political process, even in times outside of the elections. Because when it comes to the bullshit doesn't happen in the years of the election. The bullshit happens in the between times, like this shit right here. Well, the Dade County Commission felt it was okay for them to just arbitrarily take a vote amongst the commission themselves to whether or not they're going to change the date of election. And by default, giving themselves an extra year in office. Like, it's fucking disgusting, man, what we're seeing in the nature of politics. I make sure my damn mics don't cut out on me, man. I be fucking paranoid right about that shit. Like, the shit that we see is bad when Republicans are going against each other and saying, hey, what you're doing isn't right. What you're doing is some bullshit. Because the Florida Attorney General told Dade County, you guys are fucking tripping. You guys have not mastered what you think you've mastered. You don't have a mastery of it, so shut the fuck up. Let me learn you something. But this is a prime example of why people have to pay attention to politics even outside the elections, because they try and do sneaky, creepy bullshit like this. And when you look at people that oppose it in those meetings, there are not a lot of people in those meetings, so they feel like they could do that shit and slide it by. And had it not been for the individuals that were in that room that raised hell about it, and not for the local news stations that had their cameras in there just so by happen chance, because they're the ones that commission meetings sometimes, and every report and shit that goes on there, which people say, oh man, that's boring. But this is the type of shit that be going on. And if you're not there, they try to bullshit. And when the bullshit gets passed and you get made aware of it on the backside of it, a lot of times the conversation goes from being aware of it to, well, what can we do? Like, man, what can we do is when motherfuckers are trying to get you to show up to these meetings and stop these motherfuckers from doing all this bullshit. That's what the time to do. The time to do was to show up in the voting booth and vote for motherfuckers to go in office who see things how you see things, think how you think, and support the shit that you support, so that shit can be furthered. People that see your community and value it, vote them in instead of giving them a hard fucking time. I never understand the argument of, well, we're tired of seeing this country run by old white men, and continuously we tend to vote old white motherfuckers in office. It's amazing. Like, you really got to ask you, like, wow, really? Like, y'all motherfuckers really ain't tired of seeing like the old crackers run this fucking country? Like, for real. Like, we gotta Gotta do something about this shit. Have to do something about like giving these motherfuckers the ability to just run rampant. But when we don't pay attention to politics, except for outside of the election, they kind of gonna doing some fugazi shit. They're relying on an amendment from 1956. Some of your parents wasn't even born then. Take that into account. They went and blowed off a fucking law and try to say, well, I think we could use this to give ourselves extra year under the guise of saying, hey, I want to increase voter turnout because we understand that people don't really go turn out for elections, you know, in the midterm. They don't turn out for elections really when there's, you know, some federal shit going on. Instead of trying to, you know, increase voter turnout, they decided to just wipe out a whole fucking election. Don't ever say it be the Democrats that be up to the bullshit. Hey, you gotta sometimes see what the fuck is going on. Like I say, these motherfuckers, I be looking at some of the shit the Republicans do. I be like, y'all gotta give me something that's worth saying I'm independent, man. You motherfuckers by default make me look like I'm a Democrat out the back, out the gate. Like it's it's just fucking it's asinine, man. It's asinine. It's fucking asinine. All right, so get off Dade County crooked ass officials and I'm trying to steal elections. Well, they already stole it and stuff for it's tied up in the courts right now because it's a bunch of lawsuits surrounding it. Right now in America, the Justice Departments, and I put, you know, mints on that, across America, from the federal level, the county level, the appeal courts, the circuit courts, the town courts, the region court, all the different courts you can fucking think of, administrative law, fucking criminal law, all the different types of laws. The legal system in America is keeping America held together right now. And they're under an onslaught because it seems like the primary tactic right now is to just try some shit, and if motherfuckers say something, just let it be tied up in the courts. And hope we get a judge that's going to side with us and say, well, the law is, you know, it can be interpreted this way. And once legal precedent is made, or aka a ruling is made, then you got the framework to work from. If they tell you no, they're gonna tell you no because of and now you got another way to try and look at your plan and try and figure out a way forward. If they tell you yes, now you succeeded. You tried some shit and you succeeded. The legal system right now in America is just holding shit together. And I don't even know where we're going with it. Scary time, man. Scary time. Right now, I got to tell you, man, if you're going to spend money, please try and spend it within the black community. Recycle the black dollar. I fucking love this t-shirt. I've had this t-shirt for a long time. Shout out to my boy Swift. Recycle the fucking black dollar. And you're going to spend some money in the black community because the black community needs it. You know, your community needs those dollars to circulate within it right now. When people talk about the Rosewoods and the Black Wall Streets and shit like that, the one thing that they never talk about is the circulation of the black dollar. In order for Rosewood to become Rosewood, they had to spend money with themselves. In order for Black Wall Street to become Black Wall Street, they had to spend money within themselves. They wasn't spending money outside of the community. They were spending money within the community. And that's what made those communities grow and prosper to the levels they did during those times. If we want to get any fucking remnant of that shit going right now in this fucking day and age, you niggas got to spend money with your own. And I know how hard it could be to spend money with some niggas sometimes, but goddamn, we gotta spend money with some niggas because it's the first, well, not first, but it's one of the first steps in building the black community up. If we don't spend money with the black community, we are fucked. We are fucked. Give a damn what you say you're gonna do, how you gonna do it, what you gonna do it with. If you ain't spending money with your own and having that money just circulate within the community at least 2 to 3 times before it exits the community, we are fucked. Fucked. I mean, seriously fucked. Speaking of that, one thing I can say we need to do as well, we need to spend money with the black media. Your black print media, your black digital media, your black whatever type of media going on in your city, support their ass. It don't cost much to like or share some shit or even subscribe to their YouTube channel. Whatever the nigga news is in your community, subscribe to that shit. Sometimes a subscription may even cost you less than $20 a year for some of them fucking magazines or publications. It's very easy to support the black print media, the black digital, the black media in your community. We got to. That's what your mama told your daddy. That's what your mama told your daddy. That's why she left, motherfucker. Yeah, you talking about this is boring as fuck. Politics ain't sexy and enlightening, man. What the hell you think this is gonna be some shit that's gonna fucking? I'm not Donald Trump. I'm not gonna fucking sensationalize and tap dance on your emotions. I'm gonna learn you some shit. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm the political crash out. I don't know who the fuck you thought you was dealing with, but I'm him, motherfucker. I am him. God damn me. I do all the smoke. I want all the smoke. Bring it here, motherfucker. You don't want nigga come on here, Jit. I bet you I can tell you any way politics impacts your life, Jit. You think politics is boring? It impacts your life, little young motherfucker. Keep living, little nigga. Keep living, little motherfucker. I can tell you right now that you ain't got no real responsibilities in life. Because for you to come onto a stream, let me show y'all a chat. Look at this little stupid motherfucker. Me and my YN's gonna roll up. Jet, let me take you off the screen real quick so you can zoom in. Play with it, Jet. You never seen no shit like that in your motherfucking life. You better read that fucking name very, 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 very well. The political crash out. Don't get the first part of my name wrong, nigga. I identify as a dangerous man with great qualities and good intentions. And I wish we could save everybody in this world, but sometimes everybody ain't gonna make it. I'm just a guy on line D. You gonna pull up on me? Pull up. This will go right through your motherfucking car. Right through your motherfucking car. Pull up. That go right through your motherfucking car when you pull up. And then we're gonna have those waiting. I ain't peppering shit up. I'm surgical with these too, Jit. So Unc will put it on your ass, boy. It ain't gotta be like that, but gonna pull up. Fake, boy, you stupid. Boy, you stupid. You is stupid if you think you is stupid, boy. Look at that. Take a close look. Google what that do. Get on the internet and ask your AI what the fuck that do. A green tip do. You ain't never seen this before. I know you fucked up in the head by this right here. You ain't never seen. That's why you think this is fake. You ain't never. That's how you young niggas be real. Y'all niggas be fucked up. You niggas ain't never seen that like this. This is nigga. This two fingers I put in your mom last night, but you know that ain't no fucking BB gun. Boy, you crazy? You fucking retarded? Uh-oh, I'm dropping shit. I know you ain't never seen one of these. These are called RIP rounds. Google it. They're called RIP rounds for a reason. They got a very specific purpose. Because all it takes is one. Take your ass off the board. But I told you, shit, I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back and I'm gonna learn something. Tell me about something about your life that you don't think politics impact you. I'd rather educate you than take you off the board, shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'd rather educate you and learn you something than take you off the board. Because one thing I will tell you, don't be lacking. Don't be lacking. And like I said, I feel like Scarface. I wish we could save everyone, but I'm a dreamer. And don't be yapping. And don't be lacking it. And I would show you a little thing or two, but I don't want to fuck up my monetization and all the other shit. I'm already shadow banned across other platforms and shit, man. Like, let's talk politics, young nigga. Talk to me about politics. What's your take on politics in this day and age, Jit? Fuck is you talking about? All right, let's talk politics, Jit. The fuck is you talking about? Politics is about who got the most paper. That's why Trump, the biggest gangster. I got clips that literally say niggas idolize and glorify anybody that got bread. They don't give a fuck how they got their bread, where they got their bread from, anything about that. But that's how politics is viewed and how niggas be thinking about that. And when YN right here just proved that point. Now, the thing about money is that it's some people out there that got more money than Trump. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Trump ain't the biggest gangster because he got the most money. Trump is the biggest gangster because he got a whole section of white America to expose their vitriol, their bigotry, their racism, and their feeling of left outness. Yeah, I wanted Kamala. I wanted Kamala, young man. Let me tell you why. The big, beautiful bill, as I'm about to dive into, has severe cuts to a lot of programs that are instrumental in a lot of people's lives. And while people think that they don't benefit from social services or get social services and this shit doesn't impact them directly, it's a falsehood. It's a falsehood. Because let's say if you have health insurance, I have health insurance. It may be maybe 10, 15 other motherfuckers on the stream that got health insurance. But of the hundreds of some people on the stream, that's a small percentage of people that have health insurance. That's not enough people to keep hospitals open. That's not enough people to keep doctors' offices in your community open. That's not enough people using the health services in your area, in your community, to keep that shit afloat. So all those CNAs that, you know, go to school to get certified nursing associate assistant degrees and those little technical college degrees, a lot of them would be out of a job because their clinics wouldn't have enough money to support them. Let's just say she lied about she was locking up YNs and lied about kicking it with Tupac. You niggas is mad that she was fucking Tupac when Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump was fucking young underage hoes. Like, what the fuck? Like, who gives a fuck who the hell she was kicking it with? Bill Clinton smoked weed and got his dick sucked in the White House. Then got reelected. Like, my nigga, America is up to deviancy. Like, America is okay with motherfuckers being sexual deviants. Unless you know you're a rich and powerful black person like Diddy, and then they got an issue with that. But like I said, Bill Clinton got his dick sucked in the White House, dog. Like, and then skeeted on the whole dress. Got caught because they ran his DNA that got caught from skeeting on the motherfucking dress. Gives a fuck about that shit. She ain't like a lot of the YNs. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you, just like I just said, some niggas gotta be taken out the board for acting crazy. Shit, niggas, some of you niggas gotta be locked up. You niggas is fucking menace to society. Like, let's be serious. And I'm not trying to say every black man in America needs to be locked up, but some niggas need to sit the fuck down sometimes. If you out there in them streets, you understand how good the hood got when some of them niggas fucking took off this fucking board. Not, dead or, they got locked up. The hood fucking was happy when some niggas went to jail. Like, I ain't finna sit here and say and cap like motherfucking every nigga that she locked up needed to go. But I ain't finna sit here and rap like every nigga that got locked up didn't need to go either. Shit. Like I said, man, the hood sometimes benefit when a nigga go to jail. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, a couple more customers get on the block. Shit, who knows? You make a couple more dollars. Shit, just keep it real with you. I ain't tripping. I'm being honest. Shit. But like, Kamala was way better option for America. Shit, we got fucking barely 200 days in the Trump presidency, and the Fed fucking talk about keeping interest rates up. We got fucking like, the price of fireworks this year? Like, fireworks is fucking crazy this year. Fucking insane. Like all that shit come across the water. I got a bunch of shit right here. These phones, fucking lights, all type of fucking lights, the computer, the iPads, both of them motherfuckers. All that shit come from China. And all that shit cost more now. Hell, a camera that I was for to buy, I was looking at the camera, that shit was like $700. Trump got elected. Oh, God. That'd be $1,000 now. Like, God damn, man, what the fuck? That nigga fucking shit up as soon as he got in here. Like, man, get the fuck on, man. Let me see. Some say he got hell for misogyny. We gonna allow it. Allow him, bruv. Allow him. Allow him, bruv. The fuck? Allow him. Let him trip out. We gonna trip out. Trip out. Now, the thing about what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna correct you, young man. Tripping gang comment was in there. She fall in love with an enemy leader or something. Use a little rambunctious. The rambunctious trying to really troll me. I have some fun with you, but you know what I'm saying. You got mommy issues, Jit. You got mommy issues. Well, the fuck went home going on in your house when you was coming up in this world? Go and talk to the lady. Go get you some fucking therapy. Because you got mommy issues. All you niggas that be talking about women can't lead and this, that, and the other, you niggas need to go fucking get whatever fuck resolved from your childhood resolved. I don't know if your mama used to beat your daddy ass. You know what I'm saying? lot of you niggas was raised in single mommy homes and then grow up and be like, oh man, women can't leave. Like, nigga, your mama raised you by her fucking self. Raised you by her fucking self. Led you. Led your whole goddamn family up out of wherever the fuck you was at. And now you niggas become grown men and be like, oh, women can't leave, women can't leave, women can't leave. You niggas need help. You niggas need to go talk to the lady, talk to the man, talk to whoever the fuck you need to talk to, and get that shit fixed and worked on. You the same niggas that can't fucking settle into a relationship because you don't want to, you think a woman should be barefoot in the kitchen, all this other bullshit, but then you want her to do every fucking thing because, baby, you know, I don't really be on that shit, man. I can't really do this. Niggas can't have fucking read because you're illiterate, can't fucking use computers and technology. Like, you niggas got fucking issues. Like, grow the fuck up. Grow a fucking pair of balls and grow the fuck up. Because all that women can't leave shit, you niggas is fucking ill. You niggas are stupid. Because like I said, you niggas was raised in fucking single mama households and then get grown. Oh, when women can't, nigga, your mama fucking raised you out the gutter. Your mama raised you, nigga. Your mama led that fucking household and you got the audacity to fucking say women can't leave. Nigga, you niggas is fucking stupid. You niggas is getting mad because women are out here winning. Get over that shit. Look at why the fuck they winning. A lot of you niggas ain't got motherfucking skills to fucking stand on. Niggas ain't got half fucking leadership of fucking nothing in your goddamn body. Stand around a bunch of other fucked up ass niggas that's fucking undiagnosed and half fucking retarded all goddamn day. Like, you niggas is fuck. You niggas ain't brave. You niggas ain't fucking tough guys. You niggas is undiagnosed mental health patients. That's what the fuck y'all is. Fucking undiagnosed mental health patients, man. That's what the fuck you is, man. You probably fucking autistic and just you running on tippy toes. You probably walk on your tippy toes. You know, you get mad under, you know, just at the drop of a dime for no reason. You got like undiagnosed anger issues. Like, you just get mad like that. You running tippy toes, don't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You one of them tippy toe running ass niggas. You undiagnosed as fuck. You niggas need to go to fucking therapy, man. I'm telling you, you niggas need to go to therapy because y'all motherfucking retarded. Niggas is fucking retarded. That's what the fuck be going on. But get off this nigga. Crashed out enough for that nigga. Let's get to what we came here for today for. We're going to talk about the big, beautiful bill that Congress is running through. Let's hit the refresh button, make sure we ain't had no latest developments, because it was introduced and it passed in the House, passed in the Senate, and then now they're talking about finalizing some issues that were going on, because there's a lot of cuts in it. There's a lot of bullshit going on in it. Excuse me. There's a lot of changes to programs that will have a detrimental impact on a lot of Americans' lives. And that's one thing I wanted to talk about today, is how this big, beautiful bill impacts your life, even if you don't get social services. Because a lot of people don't realize just how much this bill impacts their life. So let's do a really quick search. And as you can see, I've been already looking. This bill has Medicaid in it a total of 35 times. It has bill SNAP, the word SNAP in it a total of 27 times. Has a total of Medicare, has a total of the word Medicare in it a total of 15 times. So this bill is littered with social service impacts that help to propel help to prop up a lot of the social services industry. Not social services, the medical industry. As I said before, when I was having a conversation with the young man, it's a lot of industries that are supported by Medicare and Medicaid. So when we talk about impact of social services, we cannot just look at the direct impact of having a reduction in the amount of benefits paid out to individuals in the SNAP program, because now states have to pay into the budget for SNAP benefits that are being paid out, depending on their level of errors that they've had in that state. Now, if your state has between 0 and 6% or 7% errors in a year, you have to only contribute 5% of the total SNAP benefits that are paid out in your state. But if you have a percentage between, I think, 7 and 15, it's gonna be 7 and 10, now you have to pay out 15%. You know, and when your states are talking about trimming their budgets because they can't pay out so many SNAP benefits, which you hood niggas be fucking eating off of, buying the whole fucking SNAP benefits in the hood and shit, them hoes ain't gonna have enough money to pay out, to feed their kids and sell you some fucking snacks so you can have a barbecue. Them hoes ain't like when them motherfuckers get a cut in their fucking food stamp benefits because now the state has to be on board for a portion of that. Don't say it don't impact you. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about impact, we can't just look at the immediate impact. We got to look at the downstream impact. When there's less money circulated in the community because the doctor's office and everywhere else does not get Medicaid, prices as much as they were getting them, that has an impact. That has a real impact. When your insurance rates, because you got personal insurance like myself, without Medicaid or Medicare, when our premiums go up. Speaking of premiums, now individuals on Medicaid and Medicare are going to have to start paying for premiums. When they have to pay for additional costs, they don't have as much discretionary income. When they don't have as much discretionary income, they don't spend it on, the beauty supply store, getting their hair done, getting their nails done. They're not in the community spending money as much as they was anymore. So less money is circulating throughout the community. Rich people, poor people shit. When we look at Medicare and Medicaid, we can't just look at the immediate impact of those cuts. We have to look at the downstream impact, how it impacts those around us, how does it impact the society in which I live in. It's a lot of motherfuckers that don't understand that. When they look at the impact, they have to look at everything that's going on, not just what's going on in your community. I ain't gonna do all this. All right. Now, what's else in this big, beautiful bill? We have plenty of tax deductions. As you can see, it says the word tax a total of 165 times. Oh, I spelled deduction wrong. Tax deduction is in a total of 24 times. But those tax deductions aren't really for us. While the child income tax credit has been risen to $2,200, up from $2,000, a lot of these low income earners are not going to be able to benefit from that because they have changed rules and laws that say if you are maximizing those deductions, then you aren't going to get the full tax credit that's going on here. So a lot of individuals are going to not be able to reap the increase in child tax credit that's going on there. What else I got in my notes here? The fucking border. Is it in here? Nah. The border has always been a very contentious thing for Donald Trump. He's been trying to build a wall on the U.S. southern border for years. And this particular bill is giving him the money to do it. Like, I couldn't believe it when I seen it. When I seen it was been 46.5 billion allocated for a border wall. I said that right. $46.5 billion to build a fucking wall at the U.S. southern border. $25 billion for the Golden Dome, as they call it, the Golden Dome. Air defense. It's so much in this fucking big beautiful bill that's not beautiful. I can't fucking. It's fucking horrible. The debt limit. This has been a big contentious topic because if you can remember, under Biden and pretty much any Democratic president, there's always been Republicans that have claimed that the Democrats just raised the fucking deficit just up, and we just keep getting more and more debt, more and more debt, more and more debt. And these motherfuckers went and raised the debt ceiling. Like, it's worse than the pot calling the kettle black. These motherfuckers are kettles themselves. Like it's I just be like, wow. Fucking wow. Now the average person that makes the $75,000 a year salaries or less, people that make that much money or less, we're not gonna see that much difference in your quality of life because this bill. You're not. It's just not gonna happen. 75K or less is not gonna see a major difference in a big beautiful bill. Just not. Any supposed savings that people in that category or lower half of the socioeconomic class in America would possibly see due to tax cuts are wiped out due to increases in quality of life, increases in things that you have to pay for due to losses in social services, or the shifts in environment caused by lack in social services. So when you see a lack in social services, understand it's going to cause an increase in other parts of your life. When we think about healthcare, a lot of people that don't have health insurance, their first option when they need something done is the emergency room. The emergency room is not your fucking primary care physician. But when people don't have health insurance, they use the emergency room just like the fucking primary care physician. Toothaches, fucking cuts and regular ailments. And these are the same motherfuckers that say politics ain't got shit to do with them. Oh, and Trump is the biggest fucking gangster. Like, niggas is fucking retarded. The biggest recipients of Medicaid and Medicare are the rural communities. And when we see the rural communities start to suffer, those motherfuckers they're gonna have a real hard time with this. Shit. What else we got in here? Gave a legit too much of my time. Talked about tax credit. Oh, one thing else about Medicaid. I talked about the difference in SNAP benefits. The other thing about Medicaid is they're going to increase the amount of times that you have to recertify in a year. So from every fucking year or so, whatever they say you have to recertify your benefits for Medicaid and Medicare, it's going to change to 6 months. Every 6 months. Now, keep in mind, this is an extra burden on the workforce of that state to do a lot more recertifications. And when let me not just accuse a lot of people, because this mainly impacts the motherfuckers that be trying to do fraud and shit. For y'all motherfuckers that doing fraud, good. Get y'all ass the fuck up off these services. But for the people that ain't doing fraud, this is a real fucking hassle. Elderly individuals and disabled individuals that don't really understand the process, it's going to impact them negatively. Individuals that are really indigent and homeless and, between situations, and they trying to figure it out, this could hurt them immensely. But this is America. This is fucking America. State budgets are gonna be fucked up, and states that don't have a state income tax, don't be surprised if they start to say, hey, because of changes done at the federal level, we now need to implement a state income tax. What we got going on is there are some states that are just not going to be able to afford the increase in what's going to cost to go along with some of these social service changes. Because this big, beautiful bill is so fresh and brand new, I don't have the information on, state error rates, because that's something I need to look up, state error rates, and see which states are going to have to start kicking in at what level, because depending on your state's error rates with SNAP benefits, that's going to determine how much your state needs to kick back to the federal government to cover SNAP benefits going to individuals in your state. And if states have to do that, there's going to be some changes to the SNAP program. But yeah, that's where we at with this shit. The big beautiful bill. I've been looking for something beautiful in it, but I can't find shit beautiful in that motherfucker. Sorry. All right, so let's get up out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm just a guy online. Shout out to you. My love YN. I appreciate you for tuning in. Everybody, who else? Somebody else from the two jump in there. Lovely True Red. Appreciate you. Everybody else that tuned in that didn't say shit, say some shit next time. Cool, let's go. Oh, Lord. Oh, he ain't missed much, dog. You know what I'm saying? I just had to crash out on the young boy, but you know what I'm saying? I prefer to educate him a little bit. Shit. I love my fucking Twitch crowd. I love Twitch. It's 4th of July, man. Man, fireworks was expensive as shit this year. I'm a person that spends a lot of fucking money on fireworks every year. And me going to the fireworks store this year, I was fucking insulted. I was appalled. I was just like, who the fuck do y'all think y'all trying to sell this shit to? Like, ugh. I was like, I am disgusted at these fucking prices. I know one thing, you ain't gonna see them stores and niggas running around with fucking vans full of fireworks this damn year. That shit ain't, shit costs too goddamn much. I don't think the margins would definitely be for the hood niggas to sell fireworks this year. Like, I really don't think the margins was there for the hood niggas to be selling fireworks this year. That shit, between the tariffs and fireworks factories burning down and shit, that shit just ugly. I feel you, dog. When the young man called me earlier, that kind of set me back a little bit. I was like, damn, I really am But we at that age where we get excited about other shit now. You know, I know you've been looking at the renovations a little bit geek. I got a little addiction over here to certain power tools around this motherfucker. I got a little addiction to power tools around this bitch, aside from other tools. Oh shit! You say you ain't man, whatever. Shit, I'm 41 years old. I'm an uncle, goddammit. Unc put shit on your ass too. Aside from, the fun thing about this streaming shit is I don't look at this as a way to try and make money and shit like that. Like, it's, if I fuck around, like, I monetize a couple stream, but shit ain't paying no fucking bills around here. The reason why I got all these varieties of ammo and shit like this because I literally get paid to put my hands on people for a living in my free time. Executive protection pays very fucking well. And you get access to a lot of weird shit and ammo that sometimes is questionable but you got certain types of paperwork. They're like, I'll allow it. We'll allow them, bruv. You can buy it. See, this is why I be saying. Somebody asked me on the stream one time, like, why do you? Well, in my DM, they're like, why do you keep bullets? Why you be having bullets and books and shit up? Like, cuz, man, you gotta let people know to educate themselves. Books are cool, but you also let them know walk with a big stick too. Blade is actually one of my favorite movies. I ain't gonna lie to you, shout man, young man. I really fucking fuck with Blade. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do Blade, justice in the whole trilogy, but the other one you need to look out for is goddamn Spawn. Spawn was that nigga. Spawn was that nigga. If I blame anybody for my gun addiction, it's Spawn. Spawn and the Punisher. Them motherfuckers had too much goddamn firepower. They had too much goddamn firepower. And Michael Jai White played the fuck out of that Spawn character. I don't know what the hell why they ain't bring him back. Yeah, the Blade moves were harder than the motherfucker. It was harder than the motherfucker. I agree. I don't know why they, went off script and put Blade to bed. They did the same thing they did to Spawn with Blade, but man, damn boy. Well, you young niggas is tough, man. That man wasn't a simp, he was in love. It ain't nothing wrong with being in love. You gotta find some, like, it ain't enough hoes out there in the world. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. You can't just keep running around with the hoes. The hoes is gonna keep your pockets empty. The hoes gonna fuck around and have your ass out here being an old nigga in the club. You don't want to be the old nigga in the club. I'll tell you right now, being the old nigga in the club ain't where it's at. That nigga was hurt because they killed him, and the nigga that fucked this bitch was part of the fucking people that killed him, set him up. He like, shit, I'm gonna kill all these motherfuckers. I mean, that was the secondary premise of the movie. Shit. Besides him trying to stop the goddamn devil apocalypse, motherfucker was gonna kill a motherfucker that set him up. Shit, they set Spawn up. I was trying to ride too. You fuck by nobody but my dog and my baby. Rest you motherfuckers can go. Oh man. been on the stream for an hour. We covered everything. You know, Dade County, them motherfuckers tripping heavy and hard. I really do think they're gonna try and use those situations like Dade County and other little small towns to try and see how far they can push some of these laws and the limits that they can try and push them to. Oh shit. He just out here with these fireworks already. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the little kid in me is still wanting to go back to the fireworks store and try and buy some shit, but I'm like, no. Don't do that shit. I ain't doing that. I ain't going back. This is an interesting one, huh? Play it with whoop on Spawn. That'd be a good fight. That'd be a really good fucking fight, to be honest with you. I don't know who would win that. Because Blade is, you know, he's damn near mortal. And Spawn, you know, it takes a lot to kill him. And both of them are gangster with the blade, and they both like to shoot some shit up. So it's, but Spawn got this fucking cape that turns into all type of shit, and that'd be interesting. Wouldn't it be nice if all he had to do was chop off his head? But God, like I said, this motherfucking cape, that cape is, and then it'd be a good fight. I give it that much. I don't know who the fuck would win. Spawn, that motherfucker. Like I said, both of them like to shoot shit up. Both of them like to fucking shoot some shit. They both got good sword play, but both of them like to shoot some shit up. They deadly. Oh man. All right, let me see. Me and Shane missed nothing else in the chat list here. Man, that's all. I think that's all. Man, yeah. Well, first of all, no, I did not read the Spawn comics. I do feel like Spawn would go crazy. Blade, the only reason I'm having a hard time with this is because Blade is actually kind of fast. But Spawn is like, you know what I'm saying? Him and that cape was, they could fly and all type of shit. So like that would be some epic fucking shit. Like if they would have did a Spawn, if they had started the Marvel verse or the DC comic verse, whatever, when they had them motherfuckers in their prime, this shit would be totally different. Like Spawn and Blade in a fucking, you know what I'm saying, in the movie, even if they were battling, you know, I feel like we could have got another Blade movie or another Spawn movie of all that Black Adam shit. Like that Black Adam shit was a waste of fucking time. Like, I don't understand what the fuck they was trying to do with Black Adam, but that nigga, no. Nah, they could have gave us a Blade versus Spawn movie like they did Alien versus Predator. Like it's like Black Adam was fucking trash can juice. Fucking, I agree, bro. Black Adam was trash can juice. Like, that shit was fucking horrible. A superhero that don't want to. Man, sit your ass down. Like. I think that was what pissed off white America. They're like, they gave a Muslim, they turned a Muslim into a superhero. They turned Habibi into a goddamn superhero. That's what the fuck they did. They pissed off white America. All right. I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. It's what is shit called? 4th of July Eve. If you're gonna be out there tomorrow with them fireworks and all that other crazy shit, be safe. You know, don't blow up your fucking hands, please. I don't want to see y'all on the goddamn news with your hand blown off. So please be mindful. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. Or if you're gonna drink and drive, be careful with it. Because need I say more? Don't drink too much. Please don't drink too much. If you're gonna do drugs, don't do them. Don't do drugs. Weed ain't a drug, technically, it's a plant. So just put that out there. Don't do drugs. All right. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in, chiming in. But out of here. Peace.